Welcome back to the channel of the Coffee Talks. My name is Joe, this is Andrew, and today we're talking about coffee. Andrew, today we have not a repeat coffee. We've had coffees similar to this in the past, but we have a coffee from Brazil. This is the Mantiqueira de Minas, and it's a really, really nice coffee. Tell the people about it, Andrew.
Brazil is a mass producer of coffee. They do so much coffee. Vietnam and Brazil are known to be like the biggest producers of coffee in the world. Most of the time it's Robusta because it could be lower elevation grown, and so that's easier to harvest. They can use machinery to do that, but we source specialty grade Arabica, so that's going to be higher growing, so a little bit more niche than Robusta would be. It's really nice though. It's a really good cup of coffee. This one is unique because most of the time when you're getting Brazilian coffees, it's like, we say this all the time, but coffee tastes like coffee. And honestly, Brazil is like iconic for coffee taste. You know, it's like it has that, like you think of Folgers, Maxwell House, most of that is going to be like Brazilian coffee. And so you kind of are familiar with what that tastes like almost just because that's the most familiar kind of like coffee flavor. This is unique in that it's natural pulp, so it's a partial natural pulp, which is like kind of a honey process, and it's partial natural process. Contrary to a lot of Brazils, you're going to get a little bit more brightness in it. And we've kind of identified that as a plum in this one, but very like notorious with Brazilian coffees is kind of a nutty flavor. So we've been tasting this, and I think across the board when we cup this coffee, we're like, this tastes like a brownie with walnuts in it, and it is like, it's really nice. It's a good, just like easy drinker. It's not going to be too challenging to your palate, or so people that are just wanting to venture out from benchmark or do something different, this is a really good option. We say that all the time, but really it is. It's not like on our adventurous spectrum. It's going to be more of that like balanced. Yeah, it's great.
I think this coffee, it's a really good daily drinker. It's pretty much what you're saying. And if you're somebody that really wants to just add like cream and honey to your coffee, this would be the one. But also, I think with this coffee, you know, with its notes of walnut, brownie, and plum, you know, that's kind of like the little bit of the brightness you're getting on the tail end of this coffee, more noticeable as it cools off. I think with this coffee, if you wanted to upsell, or if you just wanted to like have something to pair with it, any of our like chocolate bars that we get from chocolate season, doesn't matter the flavor, but anything with the chocolate is going to pair so good with this coffee, as well as our brownies. So I think this would just be such a good combo for that with the coffee, dude. So good. But that's all the time we have for the Coffee Talks. Joe, Andrew, talk out.